What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I'm trying to get my stuff set up here, and today I'm going to be attempting to change out my clutch cable on my 06 Sportster. Again, I've never done it, and I'm not a mechanic, so let me get my TikTok thing going on here quick too, and we'll see what we can get going. La 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 la. Almost ready. Let's see here. All right. So I've got everything rolling here. What's up, everybody? I suppose what I can do here is move my strap. Things out of the way. Put the bike strap on. And today I'm going to be working on the clutch cable. Ever done this before? I watched a couple videos on YouTube though, so everybody knows how that is. I basically think that means I'm a pro. Okay. My clutch cable here is already disconnected, so I think what I need to do is go ahead and pop off this primary cover, and that's going to give me access to the little mechanism inside. There's like a mechanism that sandwiches a piece that holds in the end of your clutch cable, and there's some ball bearings in there. From the video that I watched, it said that you need to be really careful that the ball bearings don't fall inside of the case. So let me just grab my camera here and update for YouTube. All right, what's going on, world? So what I'm going to do today is work on replacing this clutch cable. Got a new clutch cable in the works. I got a new one from Barnett Clutches. It is chrome, or it is a steel braided cable, and I think it'll look really nice with the chrome aesthetic that I got going on here. So what we need to do first is go ahead and pop off that clutch cover. My cable is already loose. If you haven't done that already, you need to get the cable loose first. So. All right. Shout out to everybody there on TikTok. Hope you guys are having a great day. Merry Christmas to everyone. It was quite a good time for me down in Texas. I'm happy to be home. Let's see what's going on here. These are pork spits. I have a couple to choose from. Winners. If you guys don't already follow my YouTube channel, it's Stoke and Spoke on YouTube. And most of the time I'm doing like moto vlogging and stuff, but this was my first Sportster chopper build. I've never attempted to do something like this. My dad is a 30-year Marine, so didn't teach me anything about mechanics. And honestly, I'm just hopping into it for the first time, and I'm really excited about it all. So follow along if you guys are interested in the same kind of content. My other toolbox is over here. Suppose I can bring this over because I'm going to be working over here today. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. And just today, I got a set of extensions that are right here behind me for this very application. Wow. I just got this brand new extension and that plastic piece broke off inside of it. So that's fun. Gotta get a pair of pliers real quick. I'll move the camera real quick so I can get a little bit better view of what I'm doing. Dang. Right, it's free. Let's see here. Suppose my little extension's probably not necessary, but anytime I hear that crack, I think it's probably a torqued screw, and they have specs for them. There we go. I do have a climber manual. I need to figure out how to torque those back on. Alright. Alright, so all of these broke free. When you pull this off, there's going to be a little spring-loaded mechanism inside. Just be careful with that. Tilt the plate away from my understanding. That way nothing tries to fall inside. I'm trying to. I guess I'll do like this as I put it back on. Trying to remember which bolt goes where. I don't know if it exactly matters. You're not a mechanic, but just so I have an understanding of where they go back on, in case they are different lengths, you don't get them mixed up. Hopefully this job here won't take so long. It was a 15-minute video on somebody else's YouTube video, so how hard could it be? And if you guys haven't seen that video, and if you're not a mechanic like myself, and you're trying to take this primary cover off, there is a spring-loaded mechanism under here. So it's not anything crazy. It's just this piece right here, and it comes off. So nothing gets confused. Okay. So I have an understanding of what I'm doing here. This end goes to my clutch lever, and this end will go to the engine side. Now, that's kind of what it looks like, and you pull it out here, and that's kind of like what the end of that little clutch looks like. So what I need to do, I'll show you guys. Okay. This little mechanism right here holds that tip. So I need to first remove that. It'll come out and I can replace it. Okay, we're gonna break it free here and then unscrew it, and then I should be able to replace it. So let's see what's going on here. Alright, so this is a update my camera here. Alright, so this is that piece. It goes on oh. Okay, so there's a direction to it. It went on just like that and pushed away, and that's what keeps that spring loaded. So now what we got to do is we'll go ahead and turn that clockwise actually to remove it, and we'll get that piece replaced after we remove it from here. Okay. trying to take it off. From what I know about this piece here is it's kind of sandwiching some ball bearings. We don't want the ball bearings to fall in here. Looks like we gotta get a smaller flathead. Okay. Ooh. And that was just the nut that fell out of here. Thank God the ball bearings are still in there. That piece simply disconnects. And that piece simply comes right off. Okay. That piece is free. Man, scary. It's scary doing that for the first time. But we got it out without the ball bearings falling in. So from my understanding, that's very good. Very, very good. All right. Oh, baby, things are going according to plan. All right. So you turn this clockwise all the way out. What I found was TikTok, YouTube, everybody, you need a slightly skinny flathead. My first flathead was too thick and it wouldn't go through the hole on the other side. And it's going to thread that little spindle all the way off until this comes off. So I put my finger up underneath of here and grabbed that little sandwich and pulled it out. And that ensured those little ball bearings didn't fall through. So maybe that tip will help you guys. And then this little piece connects right to that end, and it goes back together the opposite direction. So we'll see if we can't break that free. We'll keep on going. What do we got here? Nothing else, right? This is free. Get out of the way, let it be able to spin. This is all disconnected. This clutch cable, it looks like the seal was busted right here anyways. It was leaking oil. almost out, I think. Okay. All right, old clutch cable has been removed. Says do not over tighten. It's a warning on the label. Shout out to Barnett Clutches. Made a custom length clutch cable in a matter of 2 days and then shipped it out to me. Okay. So I think the challenge is here. As I took that last one off, I wanted to make sure this lower part was rotating freely. It's kind of how it seemed to be important. Trying to get this sucker started was slightly difficult, I suppose. I do. I wonder. Kind of what I'm fighting here, guys, is I have it like pushed up underneath this shifter cable, and I wonder if I shouldn't just run it, or the shifter lever, it's kind of giving me a piece. Almost looks like that gummed up the threads just a little bit. Either that or it wasn't. Looks like it was just like some metal threads that were in there. just simply comparing old versus new. See if they're the same size. I think roughly same size. Interesting. Feels like I'm in there. Just wanna. Okay, but I'm not. See, that's the problem, isn't it? See, if any of you are interested in building a chopper or even working on your own motorcycle, I think what I'm learning here is not much just goes according to plan. Not much just goes smoothly. So, because this you'd think like logically or from a person who doesn't do this very often, I think, well, this is just righty tighty lefty loosey, right? You know, and I undid it just by turning it to the left, but then just by trying to tighten it, going back right, it's not working like that. It seems like the threads are a little gummed up, or they're not accepting this new one. And then my first thought was I better check it to see if it's the same. Was the same thread size, and now it seems like I need a thread chaser to go through there and to clean up these threads. Where you just got to start it right at the right spot on the thread. May have gotten it there. I had to really work that like the edge of a puzzle. I had to go back to the very tip of the screw or the thread piece and then look at the inside here and figure out right where the lips started accepting the thread. And I had to go to the very start of the thread, rotate it, and put it in. That way the start married up with the entrance, and I started threading right away. And it seemed to have got on the thread path right away. Earlier, I think I was just trying to put it on, and I was trying to twist it and hope it started, and it was starting it incorrectly. So I'm glad I took my time and slowed down on that one. That way I didn't gum up the housing on this. I mean, not that it's impossible to switch that out. I might end up changing this case out anyways. If not, I'm probably going to get it chrome plated. Hey, if you guys know anybody who does chrome plating, please hit me up. Apparently, chrome plating is pretty hard to come by nowadays. There used to be a shop right here in Rapid City, South Dakota that did it, where if they couldn't handle it, they would send it out to Denver. And I called a place in Nebraska today, and I called a place 2 hours outside of Denver, and uh, it's not exactly easy to find a chrome plater around here. Probably because it's pretty hazardous to human health to do it, I think. But we love it. Alright, I'm not going to worry about how tight that is for just a moment. And my warning said do not over tighten it. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Better update the camera here. Alright. Got that re-threaded in here. If I push on that back end, I have a little bit. You can grab that thing, and I'll try to reassemble it. Oh boy. This would make sense. But trying very hard. Oh, let's see. Hmm. Yeah, I didn't pay enough attention when I pulled this off. This is the problem. Okay, it's gotta go this way. What I got going on here, I'm trying to, okay, there we go. Okay. Screwdriver. All right. Oh, it wasn't right because I was missing a piece. So let's get this back on. One piece here fell. Okay. By the way, you should probably have a mechanic standing by in case you get into a position where you screw it up. I don't have a mechanic standing by, but I got a pretty rad brother-in-law. So if you guys have stopped by before, I always joke around about not doing something like this unless you have a adult supervision, and I joke about that, but I mean it kind of. So. Let's see. Okay. Well, I guess it's nice that you can't screw this up because it's got a specific spot for the clutch cable right there. I think these are all the same. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope you guys had a great Christmas. Hope you had time with the family or friends. And if you didn't, I hope you had a good time by yourself. I was with family, and man, that kind of stresses me out sometimes. And it shouldn't. Um, I seem to be doing a lot better alone here in my garage, and it's good for me to have something to focus on. So. not going to go crazy with this because I may have to open back up. Okay. Well, okay. All right. What am I doing here? I'm trying to make sure there is slack in this, which I thought the slack was already out, but my thing here. I think my slack was already up. Oh. I think I'm going the right way. All right. But yeah, maybe I am. To be fair. Probably need to let you guys go for now, so I can go watch an installation video on this product. Because to be quite fair, I'm not sure how to install it. Doesn't seem like I have enough slack in the end of my tip here in order to get onto my housing up here. So before I go any further, I need to do some research. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys later. See you guys later.